In this video, we are going to learn about enthalpy in HVAC systems. Enthalpy is used to calculate the total heat present in moist air. This total heat is determined by adding both sensible heat and latent heat. We have already uploaded a video on our channel explaining sensible heat and latent heat in detail. If you need more information, you can check out that video. There's a link in the description below. Sensible heat is the heat we measure that directly affects the temperature of the air. It's the heat that we can feel and measure with a thermometer. On the other hand, latent heat is the heat associated with the moisture or humidity in the air. This heat is not directly measurable as temperature, but plays a crucial role in processes like evaporation and condensation. Humidity is the measurement of the amount of water vapor present in the air. Water vapor in the air comes from the evaporation of water. During evaporation, water absorbs heat from its surroundings, which is stored as latent heat in the vapor. When water vapor in the air condenses back into liquid water, it releases the latent heat it absorbed during evaporation. Let's take an example using an AC unit to understand this better. Imagine a room where the temperature is 28 degrees Celsius and the humidity is 75%. When the AC unit runs, it needs to cool the air from 28 degrees Celsius to a more comfortable temperature. However, the job of the AC unit is not just to lower the air temperature, it also has to manage the moisture in the air. As the air passes through the cooling coil, the temperature decreases. For the moisture in the air to condense into water, the AC unit must cool the air to below its dew point temperature. The dew point is the temperature at which air starts to condensate. When the air reaches this temperature, water vapor begins to condense on the cooling coil, removing moisture from the air. This condensation process releases latent heat, which the AC unit must absorb in addition to the sensible heat that was initially present. Here's why this is important. If you only consider the sensible heat, you might underestimate the required capacity of the AC unit. The latent heat associated with humidity adds to the overall cooling load. Additionally, the AC unit must have sufficient capacity to reduce the air temperature below the dew point to effectively remove moisture. If the AC unit is not powerful enough to handle both the sensible and latent heat, it won't be able to sufficiently cool and dehumidify the room. This could leave the room feeling uncomfortable, either because it's still too warm or because it's overly humid. Therefore, when selecting an AC unit, it's essential to consider both the heat generated by the room and the humidity level to ensure the unit has the capacity to effectively manage the total heat load. This approach ensures that the AC unit can maintain both a comfortable temperature and an appropriate humidity level, creating a comfortable indoor environment. In an HVAC system, air is supplied to the room through supply ducts, connected to an air handling unit, and then returns to the AHU through return ducts, creating a continuous air circulation loop. Because the system recirculates the same air, oxygen levels in the room can decrease over time, making the environment less comfortable. To solve this problem, we introduce fresh air from outside by connecting an outdoor air duct to the return duct, ensuring that the required oxygen level is maintained in the room. However, outside air often has higher temperature and humidity levels, leading to a higher enthalpy value. This means more energy is required to cool and dehumidify the outside air before mixing it with the indoor air. When installing an AHU, it's important to consider the outside enthalpy value to ensure the system has enough capacity to cool both the recirculated and fresh air. Alternatively, we can measure how much outside air should be allowed into the AHU based on its capacity and control the amount accordingly to regulate the fresh air intake. In summary, the enthalpy value is crucial in HVAC design and selecting the right capacity for an AC unit. By understanding enthalpy, we can ensure that our HVAC systems effectively manage temperature and humidity for optimal comfort. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and share it with anyone who might find it useful. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Zebra Learnings. Thank you.